Wait, who's Mike June?
This isn't Elvis?
And I know this because I've been on the road with him non-stop.
Who would that? Hello.
Mike June's a hard worker. He, of all the people that we've dabbled in, he's the one who's gone out there and beat the pavement across the nation. He's dedicated. He's a damn good songwriter. He's a hell of a stage presence performer.
I was born in Montgomery, New York, which is, well, they say it's upstate, but it's only like about an hour and a half from New York City. Really rural area. And when I was a teenager, we moved to northern New Jersey, about 10 miles from New York City. And, you know, I played a lot of music in Jersey, but, you know, I'm like a character in a Springsteen song, you know, you gotta get out of there, man. You know, it's a death trap, suicide rap. We gotta get out while we're young. So I came to Austin and just kind of really liked it here.
Oh, hard times. What makes a truly good song is when somebody, after they've heard it, they think about it for a couple of days, or it keeps coming up, or they go, what did he mean by da-da-da-da-da? Or, that chorus is really ugly, or really beautiful. Something about the song that has people still thinking about it days after they've heard it. That's a good song.
You know, it's really simple with me. A great song is one that just sticks in your head. And, you know, it could be anything from some deep Leonard Cohen song, you know, like Hallelujah, or, you know, Chelsea Motel. And, you know, it could be something like ABBA with those just badass counter melodies that stick in your head like long after you've heard the song. And, you know, that song's been around for what, like 30, 40 years, and people are still listening to it. I mean, that's what a great song is. It doesn't matter how deep it is or how intellectual you might think it is. All that really counts about music at all is that it sticks with you.
Honesty, for sure. And with the songs that we're doing with Mike June, just a feeling, you get a heartfelt feeling the songs bring you. And I think a great thing about the songs we do is you can kind of imagine and while you're listening to the songs and, you know, see the story in your mind, which is, I think, really important for a great song to have.
It has to put you right into the moment and completely, it has to draw you in. It has to be an entire world unto itself, and as a listener or as the person singing it, it has to just completely engage your mind and your heart.
Or 10, 20.
When I started, we all wore lab coats. We didn't record into microphones, we just yelled at the vinyl so loudly that it impressed itself onto the plastic.
It's gone from having some kind of structure to being sort of a free-for-all, which is, you know, has its good and bad points, because the good part is no one can decide whether, you know, someone can like or hate your music, but if you have a lot of fans, it really doesn't matter what anyone else says. But the hard part about it is that it's really hard to know what the right next step is, so you just have to keep sort of trying things and being creative, but that's good because that's what creative people do.
I guess it's getting it out, finding the right people to help make it happen, and really push to the next level, which we were trying to get to with that.
Well, New Austin Music was an idea that we had to start recording our friends and people that needed somewhere to go, and then it evolved into a record label of sorts. And we're currently working with Mr. Mike June.
It really actually means the world to me because, I mean, I don't have any money. Like, I'm beyond poor. I could barely put gas in my car half the time. So to be able to actually make records with people I love making records with, and they're really great at it.
I don't know what the new way is. All I know is that you still have to write the best songs you can write. You still have to record them the best you can, and then you have to take them out and perform them the very best you can. That part hasn't changed. The rest of it, I don't know.
Here comes the Dust Bowl, baby.
Well, it's much more direct than the first one that we did with Mike, his third record, I guess it was. It's more focused in its intent and in its sound. It's powerful. It relates to the working man and the situation going on throughout the United States. I think it's more of it's got a powerful message.
The subject matter is way different, and it's kind of scary, kind of to be putting this out in a certain way. I mean, people have like deep-seated feelings about politics or whatever, or they could take it the wrong way. And even though I'm not really trying to be political, you know.
The new album's awesome. It's a different feeling from the last records we've done, for sure. And I think this one just has a real, you know, kick-ass quality to it. Honesty about what's happening in the world today, and you know, I think all the people that listen to it, you know, feel and, you know, will really get what's going on.
It's one of the best projects I've ever been a part of. It says something. I'm very fond of it.
You know, it seems to be the way it's going. If people really love what you're doing and really supporting what you're doing, it's kind of like a direct thing. It's like buying your music wholesale. And I think you get more out of it that way. And, you know, music's all about connecting with people. So when people feel like they have a stake in what you're doing, you know, I think, you know, you probably get a better product and a more heartfelt product and a more honest product. And, you know, that's what I kind of like to make my music about anyway.
You should donate to Mike June's Kickstarter because Mike's writing is really moving and really ballsy and really truthful.
Really go back in the studio more and record more great songs for people to listen to. Because these songs need to be heard, and it's tough without money to get songs heard. So the main goal, I think, is really to get our music reached out to more people. And, you know, from there we can continue to keep doing that and writing more songs, and, you know, people need to hear these tunes, and I think that's what we're trying to do here.
Mike June has the ability that I completely lack, and that most of the songwriters I know lack, which is he can write a song that's about something specific, and he can talk about something that's happening right now. He's capable of writing songs that actually, I'm not going to call them political songs or protest songs, but songs that talk about what's actually going on in your world right now. I can think of 3 songs right off the bat that are on this new record. I mean, Hard Times for sure, and Revolution, you know. These are songs that are about what's going on in your world right now. And trust me, you benefit greatly for having this record available to everyone.
Hopefully put out this record and it will justify making another record. And if it doesn't, I'll probably just make another record anyway.